Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on survival multiplayer with Daggerwin. So yeah, what we're doing at the moment is getting all the fields drilled for one last harvest on this series, so we need to continue with drilling, although I think we've got a few to cultivate. Field 2 and 15 need cultivating before they can be planted, because they've got the cover crop in, the overwinter crop, which needs to be cultivated to give us the bonus fertiliser. If that still works. I'm assuming this is the first time we've done it actually since we've had the precision farming installed, so I'm guessing it still works the same way, but I'm not sure. Although I do believe Daggerwin said that he drilled one, did he, at the end of last episode? I can't remember now. And he said that it still gave it the fertiliser application without cultivating it. I'm not sure. Have we got a cultivator anymore? I can't actually find it. Where is it? Let's check. The machinery. Oh, there's a forager in the silo. Oh, we said we were going to do foraging. That's interesting. Anyway, yeah, let's look at the cultivators. And which one was it? The flexi thing we had. It's not in cultivators then, it must be in disc harrows. Yeah, we still own one, so I'm not sure where that's gone. Oh, I know where it is. It'll be in the new shed. Yeah, even though we still have plenty of space in the shed, I think Daggerwin moved nearly all the machinery over to the new one, so it'll be over here. That's fine. I got worried a bit then. I thought, where is it gone? But yeah, I forgot we had the brand new shed over here, which is absolutely enormous. It's big enough to hold all of our equipment, but it would make sense to keep some of it in the old shed as well. And you have it a bit more spread out and nothing's too full. Anyway, yeah, this is the small cultivator we've got. So we'll use this. We haven't got too much land to cultivate though anyway. It's only this field here and the small 15, which is just over there, the other side of the train tracks. Right, so yeah, this is the field we're going to start with. So we're going to get this one cultivated, and hopefully that will give us then the yield bonus, or the fertiliser bonus anyway, for doing this. So I'm not quite sure how this works, like I say, on precision farming, because obviously before we got the hang of it. If you cultivate, it gives you a fertiliser stage, but yeah, let's just see if this is actually doing anything. We'll check the map and see what difference, if anything, this makes. Where would it be? Here we go. Nitrogen. Yes, it is, but not quite as impressive as it used to be. Yeah. So it does give you a nitrogen boost, but it used to, before precision farming it was easier because it was just two stages of fertiliser, light blue and dark blue. But now you have to have a certain amount of nitrogen for different crops, so it just gives you a small amount of nitrogen doing this, and then you still have to put it on with the drill. So yeah, I will just get on with cultivating this field. Okay, so we've just moved forward to April to try and plant some different crops, and Daggerwin says that we don't need to cultivate anymore. Apparently the drill will do it, so let's give that a go and actually see what happens. We'll just unfold the drill and select a suitable crop which we can plant. None of these are really what I wanted to do. I was going to do soybeans or sorghum. We can't do it with this drill. What can we put in April that we can actually harvest or drill with this seed drill? Long grain rice nuts, no, we can't do that. Oats, we've already done loads of oats. Yeah, it was one of these two I was going to do, sorghum or soybeans, but not with this seed drill. So we're going to have to get the planter, because yeah, this is not going to work for what I wanted to do, so yeah, we'll have to put this away again and get a different where. What's going on here? Yeah, we'll have to go and get the planter, I think. I don't know why it's driving sideways, this seed drill. It's very weird. Anyway, let's put this away again, and we'll pick up the planter, which is just over there. I don't know what's going on here, this is weird. Why are the wheels going at that angle? What is going on with this seed drill? This is the first time I've ever used it, and it's, yeah, I don't know. I can't reverse it because it just keeps spinning around. Oh. I have absolutely no idea what's going on here. What a useless seed drill. I'm sure Daggerwin wasn't having this issue. Let's try dropping it and picking it up again. Except I've dropped it at such an angle that I can't pick it up again, so I have to move and then try again. We do seem to be having a lot of issues with this multiplayer series. I don't have as many issues with my single player. Has that sorted it? No, it will not let me reverse. Or is it? Is that it? It's very weird, this seed drill. It will not go straight, it just always wants to spin around in circles. No, it's not sorted it, it's still... What is going on? Okay, I'm leaving that there. I can't be bothered to try and mess about with that, that's just weird. Let's pick up the planter, which hopefully will work fine, it used to anyway. And we'll try planting that field then with sorghum, I suppose. It's probably the best one to do. I don't know what is going on with that seed drill, that's weird. Right, we've got the planter, let's get this, here we go. I think Daggerwin's actually just realised this is the first time I've used this tractor as well. Daggerwin just bought this tractor, I think, in the previous episode, and I never even saw it. And the seed drill. I'm sure I've never seen this equipment before. I suppose because we've got so much money now, I haven't even noticed money leaving the account. So yeah, what we're trying to do, what I'm trying to do, is find out whether or not this is going to work, or whether we do have to cultivate first. Because I was under the impression, certainly before the precision farming was installed, that you did have to cultivate the cover crop before you would get the bonus fertiliser. So let's have a look to see, or we're not going to know, are we really, because we've already got fertiliser in this planter. Well, let's just give it a go anyway and see. We'll set the guidance steering up again. I'll just do one headland, I think. And yeah, well, I'm not sure. It's not putting any. Oh, we're doing soybeans. I don't want to do soybeans. I want to do sorghum. Hopefully this will go over what we already did, because it says, yeah, there we go. So it's now yeah, it's applying liquid fertiliser, but I wonder, oh, there's no way of knowing, is there now, because it's applying fertiliser. I don't think we're going to get the benefit of this personally, but who knows. I would have cultivated it first. But Daggerwin reckoned with that other seed drill it was working. It was giving the cultivating bonus for cultivating the cover crop in, rather than yeah, doing it straight away with the drill. But anyway, well, I'll just get on with this. I don't know. We're so close to the end of the series anyway. It doesn't really matter too much. It's not like we're desperate for the money, so it's not. It doesn't really matter that we're spending money on the fertiliser. But yeah, it's just an interesting experiment I was trying to do. But let's just get it in the ground. Right, so we've got those ones done. I've just moved to this one, refilled with fertiliser, although I probably won't need much, in fact, if any, fertiliser in this field, because I'm going to do soybeans in this one. So I actually don't need the fertiliser at all, but never mind. Shouldn't apply it. It should realise it's got it. It doesn't need it, so it won't apply it. So that's fine. Yeah, that's working. So we'll have plenty of leftover fertiliser for another field. Yeah, so we're going to get on with planting these two with soybeans. And then Daggerwin said he's going to do the big field at the top of the map after I finish this one. That's fields, what are they? 23 and 25. That is bigger than what I'm doing at the moment by quite a lot. Is that end one field 6? Is that drilled? I think it is. It looks like it is, unless it's a cover crop. Ah, canola, yeah, that's done. So, yeah, we'll get on with this last field of planting, and then I will start rolling them, I suppose. I'm assuming Daggerwin's possibly rolling. Yes, he is. Yeah, he's rolling field 2. I have just set the tram lines up as well on this one. It doesn't really matter because I don't think it needs fertiliser or anything, but I suppose for the weeding, isn't it? I don't know how wide our weeder is. Not very wide. I've set it to 30 metres, never mind. We haven't got crop destruction on anyway, so it doesn't actually matter. But yeah, if you were doing it like I am with my single player series with crop destruction on, the tram lines would be very useful. So it would mean you could still work on the field without damaging the crop further. So that's quite a good idea. Anyway, I'll just continue drilling this one. That's that one rolled then, and of course planted as well with soybeans, that one, but we're going to do the others I think as sorghum because the soybeans price isn't going to be good until well after harvest, and we want to wrap this series up just after harvest really, so yeah, probably best to grow things that we can sell or process in the mill. So we're not going to do any more soybeans probably, but it's good to have one just for variety. Yeah, we're just discussing about lime. Most of these fields do say they need lime quite severely. Yeah, this field is terrible, and so are most of the others. That one's okay. That's one we'd spread. We did that one, but we didn't do any of the others, so yeah, they're all pretty bad. So ideally, most of them will need spreading with lime, but we're just saying, is it really worth it at this stage in the game? So obviously, in an ideal world, we would do, but we're probably not going to have time to do them all. So I might just do one or two if there's time. But we need to go and roll behind Daggerwin now because he's busy planting the final field. with sorghum, so I'll go and get that one rolled. It's nice wide rolls this though, so it shouldn't take too long. Although it is the biggest field we own, that one, so yeah, it's going to be quite a big job, but I'll go up there now and get that one done. Job done there. That's all the, well, most of the planting and rolling done. There is one more field. Field 15 hasn't been done yet, but I think that's quite enough for one day. So we will move on. We have got some wool pallets to move over at the sheep here. Of course, for some reason, it doesn't spawn the full amount ever. It only ever spawns 5. Sorry, should be 6. It only ever spawns 5. I'm not quite sure why that is. There are spaces for 6, but yeah, we only ever get 5. I'm not sure why. Bit of a shame, but yeah. Anyway, I'll get on with moving these pallets now, and then oh, there's the bakery products to move as well, which probably should be done. So yeah, we'll get that done as well. There we go, that's all the bread moved, but unfortunately the best month for that is December, so, well actually the price doesn't change that much through the year, but we're unfortunately going downhill. So we decide now, well, Daggerwin's just finished now, so we're probably not going to do it right now, but basically the sooner we get started the better, unless we wait until the end of the year. So we'll have a think about that. But anyway, we've moved it all, so that's the important thing. There we go, that's all the road we've got. And it's actually empty as well, so we'll stop that production for now. So yeah, that one's done. Deactivate. And we'll end the episode there. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.